This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's Ultraforce, brought to us by Malibu Comics and Bobot Entertainment. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome. I'm Joel, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So today's Saturday Morning TVLog is probably one of the most underrated superhero toons in my opinion, and that would be Ultraforce. It's an animated series based on the comic book series published by Malibu Comics, which was an independent subsidiary of Marvel, and later Marvel took over. Now, the purpose of the group was to protect the public and keep other Ultras, that's superheroes, from becoming unruly. The group consists of various Ultras in Malibu's Ultraverse, which include the Super Strong Prime, Hardcase, one of the first public Ultras and the most famous of them all, Prototype, Ultratech's armored spokesperson, Topaz, Warrior Queen of Gwendor, the Undead Ghoul, who happens to be the last surviving member of the Exiles, and the mysterious Contrary, who organized the team and provided their technology. Now, the series originally premiered in December of 1994 in syndication and was part of Bobot Entertainment's Amazin Adventures blog. And it was actually based on the very first version of the Ultraforce comic book. There was also an action figure line produced by Galoob. It also included another member of this group, Pix, who, unfortunately, slight spoiler, she dies early on in the series. There's also appearances of the Nightman and the Strangers as well. Now, this isn't quite that easy to explain and what have you. Let me see here. Now, in each every episode, we get to see the Ultras take on all sorts of numerous bad guys. Now, if I can get my source to give me the enemies, they actually had numerous enemies, including Alon, who I believe was in this. Let me check my source. It's hard to explain since this was a long time since I last saw it. They took on numerous characters. Yes, Alon was a character in the show. Okay, forgive me. Sometimes it's kind of hard to remember. I haven't seen this show in a long time. Now, I know the full series is actually available to watch on the net, but I'll get to that in a little while. Let's see. And let's see, Lord Pumpkin's another baddie they take on. Now, some of these, I can't be entirely sure that they're from the comics, though. No, some of these are actually made for the show, but I can guarantee Alon was one of them. So anyway, yeah, but I think this is kind of a dark type of superhero show and what have you. I think this was kind of their answer to follow up in the footsteps of Marvel's X-Men toon, which of course was big on Fox at the time. And of course, my Fox affiliate actually aired the Amazin Adventures blog, as a matter of fact. And of course, they had already that network had already also gotten Spider-Man the animated series, and they already had Batman the animated series from DC, but of course that would go to the WB network the following year. Yes. But anyway, Ultraforce is just so action-packed and what have you. I think it's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and show you maybe a shot from this series. Here's a look at the actual group and what have you. The one on the top that's flying is Prototype. The one with the black and gold suit is Hardcase. And the big strong one's Prime. Now, the blue-skinned looking character with the long red hair and that staff is Topaz. That's Pix in the middle, and the green-looking dude is Ghoul. That's Ultraforce. It's hard to show contrary. If I can find one, give me a sec. Well, it's tough to find one. But anyway, yes. That's what characters look like. Well, sorry the picture was so small and what have you. But anyway, again, I consider Ultraforce to be an underrated show. The show was short-lived. I wish it could have kept going a little more. The series ended after 13 episodes were produced and aired. It ended in April of 1995. However, the show continued in reruns on the USA Network, and then Sci-Fi followed by airing it on the Bubba Kids Network block. Yeah, but critics were not too thrilled with it, though. Now, let's see. Now, I'll give you the main cast of, well, the voices of the main cast. Janet Lane Green voices Contrary. Catherine Disher voices Topaz. Let's see here. Allison Court voices Pix. Reno Romano voices Prototype. He'd later go on to voice Spider-Man in the Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 video games. And I'm talking about the PlayStation games, even though that first Spider-Man game did come out on Sega Dreamcast and PC. And he'd also voiced the Batman as well in the 2004 The Batman toon as well. Peter Wildman voices Ghoul. Rod Wilson voices Hardcase. And Max Piercig voices Prime. Now, I'm not sure if the series is on DVD or not, well, on physical media, but if you find it, then maybe check it out. I'd say give this show a try. I think you'll really get a lot of kicks out of it and what have you. Like I said, Ultraforce goes up against all sorts of dark villains and what have you, and a lot of them are pretty freaky and scary and all that stuff. But hey, they didn't bother me. No. I think Ultraforce, again, underrated toon. Don't mean to sound like a broken record, but this is one show I think you might want to give it a watch. I know it may not have lasted that long, but I'd say it's still worth looking into. You know, as a matter of fact, Ultraforce is among one of the few animated series or comic books that I wish would be made into a movie and what have you. Don't know who would play who, but I think one of these days they should make an Ultraforce movie. It would be pretty cool. But who am I kidding? We gotta leave it up to the people who worked on this and what have you. Worked on the comics and what have you, okay? But anyway, well, even though Ultraforce is now under license at Marvel, maybe, mind you, we may get one. But let's try not to jump to any possibilities yet. But we'll see what happens. Now, of course, the full series I mentioned, you can find all episodes, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube. Some people do have all episodes, I'm sure, but if you can't find them all, no problem. Tubi has the full series as well, through Invincible Entertainment, who recently released the complete series of the Double Dragon cartoon, which was also part of the Amazin Adventures blog. So anyway, I think give Ultraforce a try. And because if you like some of these superhero tunes like X-Men or, I don't know, maybe the last Super Friends series, the Super Powers team, Galactic Guardians, or heck, even later tunes that were basically either Marvel or DC, then I think Ultraforce would be worth the watch. So if you have seen Ultraforce, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And stay tuned. Tonight you'll begin my review of Resident Evil Afterlife. I'm about to continue the Resident Evil series. Yep. So thank you for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out the Saturday Morning TVLogs I did for these other two Amazin Adventures programs. In the upper left-hand corner is the episode I did on one of the shows I had just mentioned, Double Dragon. The upper right-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TVLog I did for MyMax earlier this month. Or if you would like something else, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the Saturday Morning TVLog I did for the X-Men toon that was on at the time. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog is Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.